today. From Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, it's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Carolina Panthers taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in uptown Charlotte. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Rams and the Carolina Panthers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Panther ball club as they interplay here. They come in on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight. Meanwhile, for the visiting Rams, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by Gardner Minshew, 6th-round selection in 2019 out of Washington State.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, Minshew to throw. And this is taken in by the tight end, Bryson Hopkins. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 16 more on that one and another first down. Pretty good start right off the bat there with throws 1 and 2.
He's not locking in on just one target early, is he? Spreading it around a little bit as this game gets started.
Back-to-back first downs. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Out of the gun is Minshew. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Eli Apple on the coverage.
On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. A quick pass to Kupp. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 28. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. Throwing on first down is Minshew. That's complete to the tight end, Hopkins.
Minshew's pass complete.
The receiving numbers for Hopkins a week ago. 8 catches, 62 yards.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
His his throw incomplete. He was looking for Cooper Kupp there, and it's third down.
Incomplete. It's third down.
It'll be Minshew again. This pass complete to Reynolds. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that has to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24.
Gardner Minshew sacked.
And that's the first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. Strong coverage by Carolina. And on we go to fourth down.
Not the desired outcome, but probably won't be the last time we see him take a shot downfield.
Now Sam Sloman is on. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out.
40-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0.
Panthers nothing.
No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
So here are the Panthers under head coach Matt Rule. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win like a good pitcher without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
11 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up third down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. Brings up third down.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on fourth. Strong start by this defense. Third and short, they go with a run. Stonewalled for no gain.
I played for a guy who always talked about setting tones and meeting force with force. That felt like it on that play, didn't it? And they met it in a big way and won. What a great job by the defense.
So on fourth down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
2nd and 5 now. Minshew, he'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. And that'll set him back 5. They'll run a draw now with Akers. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 11. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
46-yard line. A gain of 7. First down, Los Angeles.
Now a run with Akers. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Minshew. That's into the hands of Reynolds. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And
now Minshew.
First down.
He's got this to the tight end, Hopkins. And he's taken down inside the 30. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Bryson Hopkins, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Again, Minshew looking to throw. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on 3rd down to bring up 4th. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you to the end zone, get you 6?
At their own 24-yard line.
The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
Number 22.
He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Up 2nd and 4.
Operating from the gun. Weaver throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
39-yard line.
From the gun, Weaver. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
McCaffrey.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and...
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Operating from the gun, Weaver. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it a 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. From the gun, Weaver. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and...
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff arm. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball, pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short, that's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school, smash mouth football. First down, Weaver. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. It's a gain of 7, and it'll be a 2nd down.
McCaffrey. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 18-yard line.
This is caught, and he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. Back to throw. Weaver hammering for the goal line. He loses the football.
Partner Minshew sacked. A fumble on the play.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. Third and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt.
Gain of 3 yards. It's now third and goal.
On the ground, McCaffrey. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Operating from the gun, Weaver. And that is going to be incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this Rams defense comes up with a goal line stand. A chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game. That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defensive coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third.
On third down, here's a run by Akers. And he is going to have the first down as he's up to his own 13-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. So a little more space to work with here from the 13 on 1st and 10. They'll run here with Akers. Brought down around the 16 or 17. Showed some tough running, but couldn't free much space. Jeremy Chin there defensively.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Now left side on the swing pass. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
To Darrell Henderson.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
The Rams on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches. Henderson will try and run for the first. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league in converting on third down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, third down conversions. So they got one there. Now Minshew on 1st and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. On 2nd down, Akers. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
The Rams on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Christian McCaffrey and the Panthers about set to go on offense. Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes, steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too, because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw it better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity for his team.
And that's a discussion we had a couple days ago in the team meetings, talking about this running game, opening up the passing game. We'll see if that continues to happen. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's McCaffrey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up
looking to throw on 2nd down. Weaver. Open man is Samuel. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Montgomery. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
Number 30.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
At the 45-yard line.
From the gun, Weaver. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 34-yard line.
1st and 10.
11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best.
And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Brings up
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey.
Weaver's pass. Complete to Christian McCaffrey.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And this is off the left upright. And it comes back. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. So distance not the issue there. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack.
A loss of 12 yards.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
They'll throw now on the final play. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10. at their own 26-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And maybe time for this offense to really hit the reset button. They were shut out in the first half, but still, they're right in this game.
They certainly are. What I like about it is that you actually continue to play. You know, you just find a way to make a few plays yourself, and you noted it. Right there on the border in this game, they're not that far off. Just got to find a play or two, and they could be very happy at that point.
To throw on second down, Weaver. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
41.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Operating from the gun, Weaver. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
At the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
On second down, here's the option. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
At the 31. A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, Weaver. And he's got his target. That's Moore. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. McCaffrey. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Operating from the gun, Weaver. And it'll be intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick.
Weaver's pass.
It was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
So here are the Rams to take over. Last week, good result. They were able to beat the Detroit Lions, and now they are on the good side of the scoreboard right now as well. They'll go play action here with Minshew. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run this with Akers. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up.
They'll go again here with Akers. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
Akers, the ball carrier. Kyle Van Noy on the tackle. It's a gain of 2 yards. And
From the gun, Minshew to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And this will be taken at the 13. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Carolina offense about ready to go. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Now after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Off play action, it's Minshew. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. It felt like he was in the pocket all day, never got rid of it.
And when you have that much time, you've got to either find someone open or get rid of it, because with that amount of time to throw the ball, that means the offensive line's done a really nice job.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
So 3rd and long, here's Minshew. And that is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. This is brought in at the 21. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. So after that hot start, the numbers here show the decline. What has the defense done adjustment-wise?
Sometimes when you have a running back who's gotten off to a hot start, you've got to catch him before he really gets going. So you change what you're doing across the defensive front. Instead of the linebackers being back a few yards, you bring them up closer. It's what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, taking away a lot of blocking angles and gaps, and maybe stopping him before he can get going.
Mugging the line of scrimmage, okay.
Yeah, in this case.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36.
Looking to throw. Weaver. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 13 yards, 1st down, Panthers.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, Weaver to the right side and complete to Thomas. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well.
40-yard line.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. He's credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun, Weaver. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 22-yard line.
Quarter of play. With the score, Rams 6, Panthers nothing.
From the gun, Weaver. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Oh, and after the sack, he's still down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Looking to throw on second down. Weaver throwing right, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Weaver. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. The 40, 20, 10, and he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
The Rams will line up for the...
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. Short throw to the tight end Thomas. 4 receivers in the formation here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard
from the gun. Weaver. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Even though this offense doesn't have a single point to its name, they're not totally out of this game yet. A touchdown here, they could be in business.
And how about that last play? Now they've got momentum going. So, you know, I'm a big advocate. Get back on the line of scrimmage. Throw another play at them while you've got them rocked on their heels.
Throwing on first down. Weaver. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42.
And sacked.
A rough couple of weeks for the man under center. 5 sacks last week, 4 now this week. Do you try to design some quicker developing plays if you're an offensive coordinator?
I think you do that. I think you also change his launch point at times. In other words, move your pocket to the right, to the left. Roll him out, bootleg him, do some different things so they can't just rely on the fact that he's going to take 3 to 5 steps back in the pocket and line up and throw the football.
Yeah, current formula is not working right now. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 15. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear it. A lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in the stadium or from the people who are supporting this team at home, because it's coming through loud and clear to you and me. This offense, they've been stuck in neutral much of the game, and on that last play, they actually went in reverse. I think this crowd would have liked neutral, don't you?
Yeah, neutral would have strongly been preferred. They'll take anything positive at this point. Amazing, perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line. Big Derek Brown making the stop. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Going right back to Akers. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. Out of the gun is Minshew. This pass complete to Reynolds. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 11 and a first down L.A.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense, because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. On play action, they'll throw. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
On the deep ball. It's 2nd down and 10.
On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. That'll be caught by Cup. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. The Rams on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. If they continue to throw these safe passes, who can blame them?
2 1st downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll run a draw now with Akers. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw it, Minshew. That's complete to the tight end, Hopkins. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers 30. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Minshew. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
It'll be Minshew again. This will be caught just inside the 10.
Minshew's pass.
And the Rams are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run here with Akers. And the Rams are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll look to run with Akers. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. They've come all this way, 97 yards on the drive.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Delay of game, offense.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. How crucial will those 5 yards be? We'll see as they come up again here, 3rd and goal. Minshew sets to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And goal.
So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And his kick is good. And the lead extends. It's 15-0.
15. Panthers nothing.
so they settle for just the 3. But clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
At their own 27-yard line.
So now the Panthers down by 15. At time, a huge factor. They've won 3 in a row, but they've got work to do if they want to get a 4th in a row as they come up on 1st down. On 1st and 10, Weaver. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Clock running, about to hit 90 seconds to go in the game. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And a loose football. And now the Rams have got it. Go the other way. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the 4th quarter here, and now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0. So we've got a challenge. Our referee's going to take another look on the tablet. He's going to be watching to see if the knee was down prior to the ball coming out.
I love what you just said there. You nailed it, because if the ball's shifting or moving before the knee or any other part of the body hits the ground, then that'll be considered a fumble. This challenge was initiated by the guys in New York. Taking a look at the play, less than 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, I'm sure the coach wanted to challenge it, so he's probably going to send the New York office a holiday card. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey, and he'll get it down here to the 43. On 1st down, Weaver. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Now the Panthers going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. To throw on 2nd down, Weaver. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And he gets this one down to the 24. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
So the L.A. Rams with a victory here, and they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive.
Would it be too bland of a statement to say they didn't have the greatest day offensively? I mean,
did enough, though. Did enough, but yeah, you're right.
Most games, it would.